Ooh. So, Spore Beast is the stronger card, but I rarely have Wild Loyalty, so I'm not going to take it. And Fireball answers Spore Beast after Spore Beast gets value, but Fireball's a generally more versatile. Fireball fits in more decks as a strong card. Spore Beast fits in less deck as a better card. Reaper is reasonable. Village Protector is a bit underwhelming. If it would have put out 3 human tokens, or was also unbanishable, then maybe. I don't like Psionic Assault that much, but it's powerful. His Slow Evil Champion or situational Raxa's Enforcer and Drinker of Blood, yes. So yeah, we're taking Fireball. I'm going to take the time here to relax a little bit, refocus, drink some water. So Fireball, I definitely think is the right choice here, although I wouldn't fault someone for taking Spore Beast or Reaper, or Sonic Assault if that was their playstyle. But I definitely think Fireball and Spore Beast have the highest potential here, but Reaper, once again, still a very powerful card. Okay, let's go. Raging T-Rex is very interesting. If we took Spore Beast, we would definitely take Raging T-Rex. That being said, we might still take it. I hate forcing Wild, though. No. I think we're just going to take card draw. We don't have any card draw yet. That could be card draw, but I hate forcing Wild. A lot of powerful cards here. I don't mind forcing Evil, especially since Medusa is just absurdly powerful. There's also Grave Demon for early mass discard pile banishment. Helian's Fury is also great, as is Transmogrify as a draw to and. Medusa is so hard to pass, although so is Helian's Fury and Grave Demon. Wither, draw 2. Javelin Throw is great, we would like to have it, but we already have 3 zeros, and we only have 1 card draw, so we're going to take Divine Judgment here, even though Javelin Throw is a slightly stronger card. We don't want to oversaturate on zeros early and not have the card draw later. Priestess of Angeline is okay, but not comparable. Interesting. I would like to take Temporal Enforcer, but I don't really want to force a second alignment when I'm already forcing Evil. So I think I'm just going to take the draw 2 here. We only have 2, this brings us up to 3, it puts us back on track. Almost back on track. I don't like Drinker, I don't like Infernal Gatekeeper, Master Zoe's okay, but yeah. Draw 2, draw 2. Yep, easy draw 2, draw 2. I like Plague Zombies, but I'm not taking over draw 2s here. Wolf Companion's pretty bad. So draw 2, draw 2. Polar Shock's reasonable. Mighty Blow, I rarely will play it because I'm scared, a bit of a coward. I don't like playing it into potential Hasty Retreat or other bounce effects. That doesn't mean I won't, but I won't do it often. Probably Palace Guard here. I could take Drain Essence, since we are forcing Evil. We don't have a max discard pile banish, though. I do also really like Chronicler. So it's either Palace Guard, Drain Essence. Who up with Suicide Squad? I don't know how they play at all. That's fine. Ooh, Hunting Wyvern. We're definitely taking Hunting Wyvern. It's very, 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 very powerful. I want Disappearing Act. It's also very, very powerful, but so is Ceasefire, and it's a draw 2. And once again, we want to keep up on draw 2s. And it's a very powerful one, but so is Disappearing Act. It's close. It's really close. I want Thrasher Demon, but I want Zombie Apocalypse too. In all of these games so far, there are frequently a lot of situations where I felt I wanted more removal and didn't have it. I didn't need it. We have a lot of removal right now, though, but card draw as well. But we have Fireball Wither. I think I'm going to take Zombie Apocalypse. Because we have Fireball Wither to answer the Thrasher Demon. It's close. We'll just take a reroll. It's basically not a card. And White Dragon, probably 0 cost 5/5 Airborne is reasonable. Wolf's Call is okay. We're not taking Angel of Mercy. We'll take the 5/5 0 costs Airborne champion. Card draw is going decent for us. Whew, another really powerful one. I love Spike Trap. Especially since we have White Dragon that dies to it. It's also good against Thrasher Demon, but that's it so far. But Vilify seems really powerful to me. I'm going to take Vilify. I also like Steel Golem and Soulstorm. That was a close one. I think we are going to take Sequester. We have kind of a tempo-y deck, so we won't necessarily need it, but having it is really nice. Do we want Word of Summoning or Flash Fire? Flash Fire kills Spore Beast, but we have a lot of ways to kill Spore Beast. I think I want this because it's another evil card as well, and we need more evil cards, so we'll take these two. Those close. I don't like any of these. I'm fine with passing Rescue Griffin because we have Vilify, which is really good answer. We could take Zealous Necromancer. We could take the Angel. We have 2, 3 reestablishing. I kind of like the Angel here. Flood of Fire is also reasonable. Probably just another... not a card. Because I don't want to take Dark Leader and I don't want to take Forest Dweller. Card draw is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with 2 Nada cards. So we're doing good. I'm glad we've been taking all the card draw we have been taking, though. I really want Ancient Chant, but I really want Anguish Demon, and I really want Guilt Demon. Anguish Demon seems so powerful, and it's in alignment, but so is Guilt Demon, and so is Ancient Chant, and we need card draw. And we have that. Oh my god. I think I take this. Anguish Demon isn't great against us. I think we'll play Plentiful Dead, help out with our evil loyalty a bit. We have a decent number of 1-cost evil. And probably just card draw. Yeah, I don't want either of these other ones. Yeah. And Rain of Fire is a decent card by itself. Smash and Burn, probably. Brand, we don't really have the loyalty. There's no evil. Stalking Werewolf is okay. What's our actual threats look like? 3, 4, 5. A little bit of tokens in there. Smash and Burn is so good, though. Yeah, I think I want Smash and Burn. We're a little threat light, so we want to pick up some more threats. I think these are fine. Some more card draw too. I don't like hunting raptors. We haven't gotten more evil that we want. We have 4 slow champions now, 5 slow champions if we take both of these. We could take the Chomp. Or we could take Hunting Raptors. I think I'm going to take Hunting Raptors, honestly. I don't love it. Probably go Wild. Savage Uprising is okay. Go Wild's great, though. Gives us more loyalty for Hunting Raptors, which, because we gotten loyalty for Wild incidentally, it does make me sad that we didn't pick up Raging T-Rex and Spore Beasts, but going back With full knowledge, I would change, but with the same knowledge I had, I'd make the same decision. Well, Strafing Dragon, Ensnaring Runes. Do we have enough card draw to support both of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, there isn't any more card draw, so it doesn't matter. We could take Enforcer, but I think I'm fine with these two. We're a little light on card draw. Did we take the Ancient Chant? I hope we did. We did. Good. Alright. And we do have two cards that basically just replace themselves, so they're Vapor, so this is fine. We have a pretty good hand here, so I'm just going to keep it all and play Mythic Monster, since we have two good zeros to interact with. They're both mainly against other zeros, but I think I'm fine with this. We have answer to Thought Plucker, which is really big. We don't have answer to Rift Summoner, though I'm not sure if that's a card that's in play. A card that might be able to be played by my opponent, I'm not sure. It's not something that we love, but getting that early time advantage is definitely valuable. Alright, that's another decent off-turn play that we can make. Having a time advantage is very important. Are you drawing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we definitely came out ahead of that one. Our big boy here. We're afraid of Sea Titan, but we didn't see it. We would have taken it if we did. But this is bigger than basically all other playable champions, which is great. Little double. Will Ensnaring Rune that. We could have also Polar Shocked, but Ensnaring Rune is good there. And we definitely want to banish over just breaking it. Make it harder to recycle other things. We would love to just play Ancient Chant this turn. We could also Plentiful Dead Apocalypse to draw two. That's another option. We'll see what happens, though. Literally all of our cards are potential plays here, which is great. I'm leaning towards Ancient Chant if we don't have to play Polar Shock, just because being able to recall it later. He did have Sea Titan. Alright, so we probably will just Apocalypse here. Although we could just replay Mythic Monster, and Mythic Monster plus Plentiful Dead actually breaks that. Try and get a little bit more value. It's risky, but so is just Apocalypsing here. But if they play a Punisher, I think no matter what, we Ancient Chant here, so let's just do that. See what we get. We have good re-establishing, so I feel like I just want to Apocalypse here. Follow up with White Dragon. Yeah. Get it out of the way early. Don't let it control the game. It will control this next turn because it gives him it gives my opponent a free gold to respond to us. But we have White Dragon. We passed Spike Trap, so we want to be a little bit safe in how we attack with it. Break. But hopefully it's just a draw 2 here. If not, once again, they're down to 4 cards and then back up to 5, which isn't terrible. We have Plentiful Dead for 0 cost interaction on their turn. We'll Polar Shock that. And we'll play White Dragon. We could actually get the Recycle with Palace Guard. And we only have one other card draw in hand, so I think we will save it for the Recycle. Yeah. And we will Polar Shock it. It's worth it, for sure. And then we have Plentiful Dead for protection against potential blitz champions without airborne or unblockable. And then we have the Palace Guard to get us back in with a reestablishment. Or if they just draw cards, we might just Mythic Monster. Things are going okay for us. Things could definitely get very bad very quickly since we're down a gold right now. But we have a reestablishing card with a White Dragon follow-up, which is very powerful. And we would wait. We might recycle the Ancient Chant just to give us a big boost in cards. Alright, yep. We'll Palace Guard that. And then we'll wait for them to spend their gold, and then we'll follow up with White Dragon. But yeah, having to use that on turn makes that card significantly worse. If we wanted to, we could just Mythic Monster into it. Since it's not that scary of a card, honestly. Interesting. Yeah, I'll take 5. I don't want to use Plentiful Dead for that. And then I think we will just Palace Guard White Dragon, holding White Dragon until our opponent spends their gold. But this gets rid of their champion and gives us board advantage, so that's nice. Divine Judgment is nice as more card draw. We'll pass. We'll wait for them to spend their gold, then we'll White Dragon, then we'll get board cleared. So we do want to recycle our Ancient Chant to try and get an off-turn play. Oh! That's bad for our opponent. Missing card draws, gold expenditures is really devastating. We miss our White Dragon recycle, but definitely not the same. If they had a draw 2, they would have used it. This is up to 2, right? Yeah. So we're going to be greedy here. We're going to do this. We're going to bounce that and banish their discard pile. So they can't recycle either. Since if they had a draw 2, they would have used it last turn. And we have Plentiful Dead as backup if we need it. But this is the same situation as that other game. When your opponent's missing gold, you can't give them mercy. You just gotta push forward. Be the aggressor. That's fine. War Machine. Warrior Golem, sure. We can play Mythic Monster into that. So we're in an amazing position here. And we still have a draw 2 for our opponent's next turn. We'll play Mythic Monster on our turn so we can block the Steel Golem. And we still have Recall Ancient Chant if we absolutely need to get cards back in hand, so we're in really good shape. And banishing the discard pile when they are sitting on... Okay. Start. We do want to attack, we don't want to vilify. We want to kill their blocker and then play Mythic Monster. This does mean they will have the ability to recycle with their Warrior Golem, so there's a very good chance we just let it keep hitting us or block us. But we know all but one of their cards in their hand. Mythic Monster. Hunting Wyverns is nice. We still have a draw 2 for off turn. What we'll probably do, though, is recall our Ancient Chant, though, to hold on to Divine Judgment in case we need it against Steel Golem. And because we would love to get the recycle out of White Dragon with it. Savage Uprising, alright. We have no other interaction. We don't want to play zero cost I'm afraid of that War Machine, honestly. Although, they can't trigger loyalty for both, most likely, and there's a good chance he won't have loyalty for it anyway. I don't want to play these guys here. Yeah. If we desperately need... Congrats, Atlanta. If we desperately need an answer, we'll draw 2 with Divine Judgment as opposed to recalling Ancient Chant, because we get 2 new cards by drawing 2 as opposed to recalling. We are spending our gold no matter what, though. Okay, good. That's fine. Wither. I want to Wither now. So they won't get... So Den Mother won't be big on my turn. I don't know how I'm going to do this on my turn, though. I think I'd definitely attack with Mythic Monster. Do I play Hunting Wyvern first? Probably. And then I just hold back both of them to block that. That seems like the best. My opponent, there's a good chance will play Warrior Golem. Yep. So we know they have War Machine. Start main. Yep, so let's Hunting Wyvern that down. And then we will vilify this. It gives them a recycle, which is not what we want, but it lets our Mythic Monster attack without fear of being traded into. Unless they have a card that they drew or their other card. There's 2 cards we don't know about. And in many situations, you wouldn't want to attack here while the opponent's gold is up, but they're on 3 cards, and we know one of them, so we're willing to take that risk here. We do have Hunting Raptors as an ambush blocker if we absolutely need it. Okay. This isn't terrible for us. They save 13 damage, which is obviously good for them, but that 1 card we don't know about now. We still want to hold on to White Dragon, I think. With the opponent having a 13/13 in play that's untargetable, we're definitely not safe. Like, Deadly Raid into Flame Strike can definitely kill us. But aside from that, we're pretty solid. I'm a little bit afraid of exactly Frost Giant. But if we get Frost Gianted, I think we kill him on the swing back. Wow, that's impressive. What time do you generally stream? Excellent. That's always good to hear. I think we just Ancient Chant. Yeah. Go Wild is a interesting draw. 5 to 7 Pacific. Gotcha. I'm gonna definitely try and catch it one of these days. Sure, no worries. Alright. Pass. We definitely still want to spend our gold every turn. Do we have any burn in our deck? We do. That's interesting. I'm a little tempted to throw away Peros. But Peros is pretty good here. I'm really tempted to throw away Peros to try and get to Strafing Dragon. I could also just draw with Divine Judgment with Peros in play, and that seems fairly reasonable as well. Once again, I'm getting kinda scared of this board, though. With a potential Deadly Raid. Yeah, I don't think I want Paros here. I think I want to dig to see what I can find first before doing anything. And we want to get rid of that. No, we want to make sure we recycle our mass discard pile banish. Alright, alright. Lots of good options. I think we will go wild this to try and draw out our opponent's gold if they have a use for it. Yep. Oh, ceasefire is nice, but it wouldn't protect us against Deadly Raid. But if their cards are Deadly Raid, War Machine, then they can't do anything about Avenging Angel. So let's just play Avenging Angel. And then... Or... we could Rain of Fire, kill both of those guys, deal 5, get him in... it's not quite lethal range. So yeah, let's go in with Angel. It's unlikely our opponent has a response for this. If they do, they don't have Deadly Raid in hand. And that's the only card we're afraid of right now, really. And then we definitely play White Dragon afterwards, regardless of whether or not our opponent spends their gold. And then we have either Ceasefire or Hunting Raptors for off turn. Chronicler. Getting back that. Okay. Okay. Pass. So we know their entire hand. It won't save them next turn just from what we have in play. We gain 6. Yeah, they can't Deadly Raid us while this is in play, so we've basically won this game. Pass. Because they have to get rid of Avenging Angel and Deadly Raid us, which is impossible. They could board clear us, but we just play Hunting Raptors and kill them. So yeah, I don't think there is any combination of cards that can save them here. Yep. Good game, Suicide Squad. Unfortunately, you got unlucky and ran out of off-turn plays. But we got it. Whew. Good luck, Atlanta. Whew. Thank you, Mr. Frenzy. Thank you, Snowcling.